our very own Kenyan son, Blinky Bill. Omale did something with this man called Olamide in Infinity, and you gotta love the jazzy flow of Ali Brook and Messiah in that jam called 500 Bases. Right about now, I introduce my artist for the day, all the way from Toronto, Canada. She's a Kenyan doing great music. You have to experience her because from 2019, she's not been joking. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for the one, the only, Shy. What's up, Shy?
Hi, how are you?
I'm totally fine. Can you hear me?
I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Totally. How are you?
Can you see me?
Yeah, I can. You can't see me, unfortunately, but you're doing great. All right.
Sorry?
You're doing great?
I am doing great. I'm excited to be here with you guys, Kwanganini, seeing what's happening, just introducing myself to the world and to Kenya. I'm excited for this opportunity. Thank you so much for having me today.
Asante sana. We're just about to experience one of your songs, and you are doing a great job. Up and rising star, all the way from Kenya, but you live in Toronto. Just talk to us about the cultural experience. What's so different in Toronto as compared to Kenya? And Kenyan music, are you listening to a lot of Kenyan music in Toronto as well?
Good question. I try to keep updated. I do watch artists upcoming, but I'm trying to also focus on my own creativity and my own sound. Now, yeah, I can't explain. The difference is more the culture, the way people accept music is different. I feel like I have access to a different sound, so I'm trying to bring a different sound in general to the Kenyan music. But I'm excited. I've just been working low key, but 2021 we're coming full force,
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Just break it down for us. Who is Shy? Because so many people are asking me, where did you get this lady? Why is she coming on to the show? Where has she been? What has she been up to? And I think you're the only person who's got the answers. Just talk to us.
Yeah, so my name is Sheila Mwangi, born and raised in Kenya. I moved to Canada in about 8 years ago. So nimekuwa hapa for a long time. Sijaweza kukuja home. Nilikuwa nataka meet COVID, but COVID was just it blocked me. So I've just been doing my music. I started out a year and a half ago. So I'm still learning. Najaribu kujeka out there. Najaribu to include my culture in the music. Najaribu to represent Kenya, uku Toronto. And just keep pushing. Kila siku ni one day at a time. And on an access like this, a platform like this, inanipea ability to showcase my music to the Kenyan culture, which I'm very excited about.
Mm-hmm. The first time I heard about you, imagine I heard about you last year, 2019, and you did a great jam. Yeah, because someone in Canada knows me, and they were like, hey, Niaje, I need this girl on your show. And I was like, who's she? But when I started listening to your music, I started vibing with it. It's more Afrobeat. It has a Kenyan vibe to it. But what are some of the influences for your music? Who inspires your music, or what inspires your music? Because it's such an African, jazzy, vibey kind of, it's a feel-good kind of sound. Just talk to us about that.
Yeah, so nikiwa Kenya, I used to listen to a lot. Nakumbuka when they used to put international music on our station. So I was influenced a lot by American artists, but at the same time, I'm finding my own sound. Music Animeka out was more of me just experimenting. But the music in my catalog, of course, it involve a lot of Kenyanness, so I'm gonna put a lot of that in the beats. I try to make it a world sound so that it can be heard all across Africa. That's why I go for Afrobeats mainly. And I feel the beats that move us and they make you want to dance. So I just want to be able to bring our culture that way. Move the East music to the West, to the North, to the South, and to the whole world eventually, right? That's what we're hoping for.
Is it easy to penetrate the Canadian culture, and what are they listening to at the moment? Because Najua Sai, most of the people usually say, I'll leave my country and I'll go abroad and make it big, then come back as an international export back home. And how's it been for you? Are you popular in Canada as well, or you're just trying to make it as well, striding?
I'm still trying to make it, still striving. There's so many artists here, and I feel kuna opportunities, kuna a lot of opportunities. So kila mtu is trying to push for their own sound. Na watu in Toronto mainly support their own genres of music. They like their trap, the international type of sound. So it's been hard for me to kind of penetrate my sound into this place. But at the same time, it's just a day at a time, right? The more I put out the more I'm consistent, I feel eventually nitaweza penetrate. And that's why I try to keep also like their culture, so I can be able to give them something to hear, but also giving you guys something to hear at the same time. So it's still a working balance. I'm still working on it. So who knows where it's gonna go, right?
What's on your pod? We'd like to know, like, what's the top 3 for you? What are you listening to right now? What are you vibing to? And then also, what are some of the movies you're watching? Because most of the Kenyans are like, yo, we want to plug in and get to know her a little bit better. And probably it'll take time, but we're gonna get there. Just talk to us about what you're listening to and what you're watching as well.
Okay, what am I listening to? My top music. I listen to myself a lot. Let's know you skis and you criticize yourself. But I have my eye out for Kenyan artist Nadia Mukami. I really love her music and what she's doing. I feel like analeta, like a, just that natural, authentic sound. But also, I've been listening to her music. I've been listening to a lot of Calligraph. I've been listening to a lot of Nigerian artists like Omale. You just played him. Like new sounds, Rema. I find like Rema. I love his sound. Like the new culture with like his culture. So I love that. So every day, honestly, I wouldn't lie, like I'm very poor at listening to other artists because I just like to keep a tunnel vision sometimes when I'm very distracted with other artists. So I try to listen to my music as much as possible and, give other artists a chance when I have the ability to.
Okay, because of time, I'll cut you short, kidogo. Just tell people how we can be able to find you on social media and then also your parting shot.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, you can find me on social media, Shy Music, all over, across all platforms, on YouTube, iTunes, Spotify. I already have some music out. Luckily, I'll be putting out some more music coming next year. I actually have a new release coming in January. So you guys wait on that one for sure. And I hope you guys can support me. And I love you so much. And I want to showcase our culture to the world. So come on the ride with me. You know what I'm saying?
All right. Thank you so much. So much love from the 254 to Canada, Toronto. In particular, my blessing to you is that may you make it, man, so that we say that we're connected to someone who's made it in life. Asante sana.
Amen. Thank you so much.
Asante sana. I don't know if my director kama tuko na ngoma yake, we can sample it kidogo so that people get to know who she is and what she's all about. Okay. We're going to find it and we're going to play it. And right about now, I have to mention some of the people who are tuning in. Maureen Namo, big shout out to you, as well as Wabi and Alex Guitar, who are tuning in right now. And also Cheryl, who's tuning in right now. Tom Kim Baraza, big shout out to you for always